Michelle Keegan, the beloved actress known for her roles in British television, has shared heartwarming news with her fans. She and her husband, Mark Wright, have welcomed their first child. The couple, who have been together for over a decade, took to Instagram to introduce their newborn daughter, revealing her name as Palma Elizabeth Wright. As Michelle embarks on this new chapter of motherhood, she has expressed her desire to take a step back from acting to focus on family life. However, her career has already been packed with standout performances, from her role as Kate in 10 Pound Poms to the mischievous Erin in Brassic. Yet, for many, she will always be remembered for her breakthrough role in Coronation Street. Michelle shot to fame playing Tina McIntyre, a fiery and independent barmaid on the famous cobbles of Coronation Street. Introduced as David Platt's girlfriend, Tina quickly became a fan favorite. Known for her sharp wit and headstrong personality, her time on the soap was filled with high drama, romance, and unforgettable moments. Tina's family life was just as turbulent as her relationships. Her father, Joe McIntyre, married Gail Platt, tying Tina to one of Corey's most iconic families. However, tragedy struck when Joe died in a shocking boating accident in 2010. Leaving Tina heartbroken, her own departure from the soap would prove to be just as dramatic. Michelle made her Coronation Street debut on January 7, 2008, in a memorable scene where Tina clashed with Gail Platt over a last-minute doctor's appointment. This feisty introduction set the tone for her character's time on the show, marking the beginning of an eventful 6-year run. For more than half a decade, Michelle captivated audiences with her portrayal of Tina. Alongside her regular appearances on the soap, she also starred in Coronation Street, Out of Africa, took part in festive charity sketches for Text Santa, and featured in the show's milestone 50th anniversary live episode. As her time on Corey came to an end, Michelle was given a grand send-off. She starred in Farewell Tina, a special documentary that reflected on her character's biggest storylines and captured her emotional final weeks on set. Her performance earned her multiple accolades, including the Best Newcomer Award at the TV Choice and British Soap Awards in 2008. Over the years, Michelle's acting talent was widely recognized. She secured the TV Choice Award for Best Soap Actress in both 2012 and 2013, cementing her status as one of the show's most celebrated stars. Additionally, she won the now discontinued British Soap Award for Sexiest Female 6 years in a row, a testament to her popularity with audiences. Tina McIntyre's journey was filled with gripping drama, and Michelle's compelling performances kept viewers hooked. Her character was at the heart of some of the soap's most intense storylines, making her one of Coronation Street's most unforgettable figures. One of Tina's most emotional moments came with the tragic death of her father, Joe McIntyre. In a desperate attempt to escape financial troubles, Joe planned to fake his own death, but his scheme backfired, leading to his untimely demise. Tina was left shattered, struggling to come to terms with the loss. Overcome with grief, Tina pointed the finger at Gail, accusing her stepmother of being involved in Joe's death during his funeral. As the police investigated, Gail was eventually cleared of any wrongdoing, but the ordeal took its toll on Tina. She spiraled into depression, withdrawing from those around her until her close friend Graham Proctor recognized her struggles and stepped in to help. Tina McIntyre's surrogacy. When boyfriend Tommy Duckworth's dad Terry fell into debt with Rick Nealon, the same loan shark who had driven Joe to his death, Tommy and Tina found themselves in trouble. In a bid to pay off Tommy's debts, Tina agreed to be a surrogate for Izzy Armstrong and Gary Windass. When Tina gave birth to Jake Windass in 2013, she decided she wanted to keep the baby. However, after seeing how upset the family were, she had a change of heart and handed him over. Tina McIntyre's relationships. Having started out as David's girlfriend, Tina soon found herself pregnant with his baby. After confiding in Gail, Tina decided to get an abortion without telling David. He later found out about it and the couple managed to work through their problems for a while, before ultimately calling it quits. In 2009, she began dating Jason Grimshaw, who recently announced his return to the show. Despite getting engaged, their relationship came to an end as Tina struggled with her father's death. She also went on to have romances with Graham Proctor, Tommy Duckworth and Dr. Matt Carter. Tina McIntyre's affair with Peter Barlow. It's safe to say that the beginning of the end for Tina came when she embarked on an affair with the much older and married Peter Barlow. Tina grew close to Peter when she started babysitting young Simon Barlow, and the pair shared their first kiss on Peter's wedding day to Carla Connor. Over the next few months, their relationship became more serious, and Peter was torn between the two women. Though he'd promised to leave Weatherfield with Tina, she was left horrified to find him in the Rovers with Carla announcing her pregnancy. When Tina threatened to tell Carla everything, Peter got in there first and left Carla devastated. Who killed Tina? Tina McIntyre's murder. That same night, Tina was found unconscious below the balcony of the builder's yard flat, having been pushed off by Carla's brother, Rob Donovan. Leading up to her death, ITV released 4 scenes depicting a confrontation between Tina and each of the suspects: Peter, Carla, Rob and Tracy Barlow. However, it was revealed that Rob was the true killer, after he hit her over the head with a metal pipe. Tina was rushed to hospital and later died of her injuries. At first, Carla was the #1 suspect in the eyes of the police. But attention soon turned to Peter, who was eventually jailed for the crime. However, when Rob eventually confessed to Carla that he was the real killer, she turned him into the police, and he was soon sent to prison and Peter was released. What has Michelle Keegan said about her time on Coronation Street? In 2023, Michelle admitted that she knew she was taking a risk when she decided to leave Coronation Street. "When I decided to leave Corrie, I remember coming to terms with the idea of not acting again," she told Radio Times ahead of her 10 Pound Poms debut. "I always said to myself, if I don't get a job after this, at least I've had a good run. Not many people can say they've had this career for 6.5 years." During an appearance on The Graham Norton Show in 2024, she explained how she felt her security had been ripped away when she learnt that Tina was being killed off. "For me, Corrie was a massive learning platform," she said. "I took a long time to decide to leave. It was very hard. And then when they told me they were killing off my character and there was no going back, I thought I would never work again. My security was ripped away, which made me push forward and work harder." Tina's legacy. Tina has been mentioned a lot in Coronation Street recently, following Rob's return to the show. Given his past, Carla was unwilling to accept his offer of a kidney donation, but eventually relented and went ahead with the operation. However, it nearly didn't get that far, as Rob had planned to do a runner from the hospital before going under the knife. Fortunately, DS Lisa Swain caught on to his plan, and told him that she would get his murder conviction overturned if he went ahead with the surgery. When Rob found out he'd been double-crossed, he was furious, and decided to go on the run anyway, leaving Carla and Lisa on edge, wondering if he may return for revenge. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.